Very interesting. I like your signs. Let me see. Biggest. Yeah, no doubt. So that's why you're here, huh?
Yes. Bank of America holds 12% of the nation's banking, and they're the biggest defrauder of all kinds of people. They have defrauded schools, hospitals, unions, local governments, state governments, and then got sweetheart deals in the courts to pay just pennies on the dollar when they were caught doing it. They have practices where they were charging people overdraft fees that didn't have overdrafts, and they made billions of dollars, $4.5 billion, and they never had to pay it back to those people. And on top of that, Bank of America makes you jump through all kinds of hoops to get your mortgage, the foreclosure when you're being foreclosed and you're trying to deal with them. It's just impossible to get through to them. They're not following the rules of the program that they've been paid for to help the people refinance their mortgages. They paid no federal taxes in 2010 and 2011, got a $1 billion tax refund, then gave a refund, and paid no taxes for 2 years, and then in 2010 got a $1 billion refund, paid $35 billion in bonuses. And that doesn't even, the TARP money that they got doesn't even compare to all the different lawsuits that they got, sweetheart deals to settle billions upon billions of dollars. And then the government gave them the opportunity to get out of all this program and paying things back with a mere $25 billion that's divided between several banks. So Bank of America is a scoundrel and a culprit, and we need to put them out of business. It's right now a zombie bank. They're surviving on legal loopholes and dubious accounting, and so they need to be put out of business.
Just incredible.
That's all. Have a great day.
Yeah, have a nice day. Go back to your programming on TV. And so, you're talking about fraud. And you're not just saying once, and got away with it. You're listing fraud after fraud after fraud. And this is the United States of America. And there's no recourse. There's no legal recourse. They aren't in any kind of legal trouble of any sort. In the United States of America. Can't hear you. Can you come closer? I can't hear you. You'll have to come closer. Yeah, we'll try to get him over here. See if he'll come on over. So what brings you by, Dave?
Well, protesting Bank of America again, which
what's the deal with
regular
them?
Activity.
What is?
Oh, Dylan.
What is what's wrong with Bank of America?
You shouldn't even get me started, but there's a few things that they've done. They have been systematically forging documents in order to foreclose on people's houses. Because Countrywide, which they bought and took on responsibility for, was one of the worst offenders in the mortgage securitization bonanza of the last decade or so.
Well, that sounds criminal. How can they get away with that in a country that's run by laws?
Well, essentially they've entirely subverted the rule of law when it comes to the transfer of real property. People... there was just a Rachel Maddow segment yesterday that lays it out very clearly. I mean, I've been following it for over a year, but essentially the rule of law, the proper recording of deed transfers has been entirely subverted. And
battery's going down. You have to.
Yeah, for the most part, these foreclosures that have been happening have been all based on a systematically fraudulent forged documents out of
the United States of America. My ears must be broke or something.
Yeah, not really. There is no more rule of law in this country.
We're gonna have to sign
Bank
off,
of America is one of the worst culprits.
We're still rolling, but say so long because it's going to die.
Okay, so long.
All right, thanks, David. You bet.